Good morning, everyone. This is Benjamin Raven with MLive.com. We're going to go through your weather report for Friday, April 26th, Saturday, April 27th, and into Sunday, April 28th. We're going to hang out here as people come in. Good morning, everyone. Benjamin Raven. I'm filling in for Mark Torregrossa today with our weather report. Let's get some people in here, and we're going to go through the weekend weather. We're going to get through Friday today, what you guys can look for through the regions, and then we're going to get through what everyone's here for, the round of accumulating snow that we've been talking about the last hour here. It's looking very, very realistic. I know we've probably been sleeping on it, been like, nah, it's April 26th, man. There's no accumulating snow moving in, right? No, it's happening. Good to see all of you. Welcome back. For those that don't know me, Benjamin Raven. I'm filling in for Mark Torregrossa this morning. Don't shoot the messenger. Let's just get that out of the way right here, right now. Because if you're looking at Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I don't got too much good news to bring you. We're going to go through Friday real quick. Read that again. Did I mess up a little? Oh, well. Thank you for the beard. I woke up early to make it look clean for you. But Friday, we're looking at a very windy, dry, mostly dry day across Michigan. Peak wind gusts from the border down Indiana, Ohio, up to the bridge. 40 to 45 mile an hour strong wind gusts today, Friday. I'm talking Hillsdale to Charlevoix. We're all looking at strong winds today. Highs near 60, lows near 32. We're swinging all over the place today. There's another line I should probably reread. Upper Peninsula, let's just get them out of the way here. They're looking at the most relaxing weather weekend compared to the rest of us that they've had in a while. I mean, highs of 40 to 52 today. They're going to get a little colder on Saturday, and then they're going to warm back up a little bit on Sunday, but dry for the Upper Peninsula. It's us in the Lower Peninsula that's getting all the snow and all the rain and stuff like that. But tonight, that morning rain that most of us have seen should be moving out of the area. I'm going to turn you around and get you on some graphics here soon. Just wanted us to get caught up on Friday. The rain is moving out. Gusty northwest winds up to 45 miles an hour coming in today. There is a light chance of a freeze or a frost tonight. That's going to depend on how that low pressure system and that wind speeds move out or not. You know, if that wind's still cranking strong and that low pressure system's still there, we'll be good on frost. If it moves out like they're kind of expecting it to, we might see some light frost in West Michigan. East side's not looking at too much of a risk for frost. That's mainly for our friends in Grand Rapids, Muskegon, and Kalamazoo. And nothing should surprise us anymore, but I don't know. That's going to be a main talking point of today, is that we should be surprised by this weather event. If we get an inch of snow or more, crazy rare. Like, we should be complaining about this. We should. It might rain tonight. Oh, wrong, more than you're right. We said it was going to rain last night. It rained last night. The rain's moving out right now, so technically it rained today anyway. But let's get into it. Friday, it's dry, it's windy, it's kind of cold. Let's look at thank you, everyone. Here's our wind map for today. This is for Friday. I know you guys are here for the snow talk, but hey, we still got a whole day to get through here. We are looking at some real wind threats here today. Yep, a little breezy. Here's our temperatures on the east side of the state. We're more in the 60s. The rest of the state's a little cooler than that. Northern Michigan, a little even windier above, just below the bridge and into the UP there. Like I said, all of us are looking at wind today. And these are our current watches and advisories. Excuse me, those brown counties there. Currently under a wind advisory through midnight tonight. And uh-oh, what's that? Oh, that's coming this way. That's a winter storm watch tracking through the Midwest right now. So there's a peek to the future. This might be a bad dream. Here's our snow forecast through Sunday morning. This is a very wet snowfall, they're saying, coming across the lake. But as you can see here, don't worry. Detroit, in this area right here, you're going to get some snow too. That we're just focusing on the west here. Jackson is in the 2 to 3 inch area right now. These are inches, guys. I'm really sorry. It's just, this isn't just snow. These are inches. Crazy. 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches through that Muskegon, Grand Rapids, Muskegon belt. And then anybody else kind of above and below that, you know, a little. The chances of accumulating snow are greater to the south, as you can see. I mean, even our buddies up here in Cadillac and stuff, it's looking dry. Might see an inch of snow up until Big Rapids. I mean, for the main part, it's gonna be a wet snow because this is going to be rain. It's gonna start off as rain, and then it's gonna turn to snow, and it's gonna make for an interesting situation because, I mean, we're in late April, early May here. Our road temperatures are probably higher than 40 degrees. So this stuff's gonna hit the pavement. It's gonna melt quick. It's just going to be an interesting environment. Grass Lake Jackson, I mean, you're looking at 1 inch or 2 inches right now under current projections. I've got the good graphics. This is how rare of an event we are talking about. Now, yeah, we can do it, but we have not done it like this late in April before. This is ridiculous. I want you guys to look at this. 1+ inches of snow history. They first started recording weather events like this in 1892. I mean, if we get 1 inch of snow in Grand Rapids, it's the first time we've gotten more than 1 inch of snow in Grand Rapids this late since 1954. So yeah, keep soaking this in. This is a rare event. This is rare, even for us in Michigan. You can complain about this. Oh, goodness. I can't believe we're actually talking about this either, so don't worry. Pretty boring, as I said, for the UP. Look at that. Just temperatures, windy. Here we go, northern Michigan. We're just breezing through the areas that aren't looking at accumulation. Livonia, we're looking at that wet snow. Southeast Michigan, Ann Arbor, Detroit, we're looking at that 1 to 3 to 4 inches on the most part scenario. Ours is going to move in the evening hours. Oh, excuse me here. There we go. Here's a quick little temperature map for today. Yeah, there ain't going to be no swimming. Temperature map for today, overnight lows, we're going to shift here. We're going to get pretty cold today. We're going to go from low 60s here. That yellow is low 60s, 50s here. A little colder in the UP. These are highs today. Overnight lows, boom, right back into the 20s and the 30s. Let's take a look at our high map for Saturday. Much cooler on Saturday, much cooler. Low 50s, low 40s, mid 40s. Overnight lows going into Sunday morning, more the same there. Let's take a look at Sunday's highs if we can. A little bit more of the same, not too much warming up there. Sunday's low into Monday to start the next week. Still pretty cold. Still pretty cold right there. And one thing I wanted to note, looking at future forecasts, the National Weather Service is kind of warning of a very unstable week next week. We're seeing a couple chances for significant rainfall next week. So we're going to go from rain to snow, back to rain. It's going to be a messy, messy week. Let's take a look at the current radar. I accidentally messed up and didn't get a current moving one, but this is the radar as of right now. That rain is moving on out of the area. Yeah, sorry, I got a million tabs open as you guys can see. But the snow's rolling in. Let's see, I had some notes here. I'm prepared. I've got it looking at about 2 p.m. on the west side of the state. Well, the monthly forecast ain't happening this morning over here. I do apologize. Mark will be back soon. He's the better guy for that. I'm getting us through the mess right now. Let's see here. Where was I? Yeah, Grand Rapids should start to see some snowfall, rainfall. It'll start as rain, as I said, before turning to snow. Accumulation should start about 2 or 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. Detroit, Ann Arbor, Jackson, looking at the evening hours. It's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a wet, weird snow. It's going to be plowable. As you can see, we're looking at real accumulation. We need, listen, guys, I'm as speechless as you can about this. Mark leaves and I get a snowstorm in late April? Absolutely ridiculous, right? Oh, yeah, one more time here. I wanted to show that we're all, I just did mention Ann Arbor, Detroit, Jackson. I'm coming from Ferndale. I'm in Oakland County. How many times do you need that? Saturday evening accumulation starting Saturday evening. I mean, we're looking at this. It's going to track across the state. It's going to hit the west side in the afternoon. It's going to hit the east side later in the evening. It's going to start as rain. It's going to turn to snow. It's going to make Sunday morning's conditions wet and sloppy. It's going to be plowable. It's going to be a mess. The snow's going to melt when it hits the pavement. It's just going to be a wet, sloppy, gross weekend. Here are my notes. It's going to be dry for most of the day in southeast Michigan on Saturday. Highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. Rain will start in the evening hours. It'll mix to turn to snow overnight. Ann Arbor to Detroit is looking at 1 inch to 2 inches. Howell and Pontiac, this is not the map for that. But Howell and Pontiac are looking at a 4 to 5 inch projection. Flint, 3 to 4 inches, and 1 inch is anywhere north of that. Saginaw, Port Huron. As I said, the more south you are in lower Michigan this weekend, the greater chance of accumulating snow you are facing outside of the weird area, Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Lansing, that's looking at a 3 to 4 to 5 inch. But the thing I've noticed in the last 24 hours about this forecast, it has changed drastically. It keeps getting worse. Yeah, so I would not bet on the ice this weekend. I mean, I was up in Cadillac last weekend, and Lake Cadillac was completely open. You know, we've been above 40, 45 degrees all weekend. But once again, synopsis. This is going to cover the whole state for Saturday night. Snow will begin Saturday evening. It'll start as rain before it turns to snow. There will be rain. It'll be mixed. It'll turn to snow. The snowfall accumulation should end by daybreak on Sunday. Accumulating snow is projected to blanket 1/3 to a half of Lower Peninsula Saturday. The greatest potential of accumulating snow lies between US 10 and I-94. This could be a plowable snow. It could stick to trees and cause a few power outages. Let's get through this one. I know we were saying with the last one that there can't be another, but here we are, guys. We are looking at a threat of real accumulating snow. It's going to be windy today. It's going to get much cooler overnight. It's going to start off as rain Saturday, turn to snow. Stay safe out there. It's going to be messy. This isn't going to be the worst snowstorm we've ever seen, but it's going to be just a wet, sloppy mess. And if that wind and the temperatures don't play along as they're looking right now, it could get even worse. So just keep an eye on everything. We will have a couple posts throughout the day here on MLive.com. I'm going away here soon. Mark Torgrosso will be back soon. And, well, Cadillac's not getting any snow. My parents are missing out on that. But you guys take care and stay safe this weekend, and thanks for hanging around.